Ntoni imnandi mamnyama mamhlophe lekutekatekeni but mara loko famba nama weta ikhoma kahle. Hey. But again, it's a pre-weekend starter pack, right? And there's so many things that we actually need to unpack. This is like, no, according to South African knowledge, Thursday is a pre-weekend starter pack. And then Friday is the pre-weekend starter pack. And then today we have so many nice things we need to discuss. Like, for example, our topic of the day is understanding gender roles. What exactly are gender roles? What do we know gender roles to be? Because gender roles are so unique, are so different. Because masculine growing up in a community, you find that people tell you that a guy does this, a boy does this. But hey, we'll come back to that one. That one is for later, just before after school. Yabo? So yabona ngithi yazi ukuthi isikele before siphuma wena. So your teacher kudala kuprefile ukuthi nyeza lapho ngescience. Discuss 1 2 3 4 5 when you're already mentally preparing. So maybe mentally prepared, my sisters. Go to pre-after school package is the gender stereotypes we deal with in society. And of course, how can I forget the Sisters Corner, where we discuss everything that has to do with women and fellow females that are also seeking advice about things that are happening in their lives. So namhlanje just phethe VN. And we're going to go into the Sisters Corner, give her advice to our fellow sister, hear her out, hear what she has to say, and then see how we can help her with whatever debacle she is facing. Also know that if you, my fellow sister, are also out there and are facing troubles and you don't know how to face them or actually deal with them, you can just send us a VN to 061 524 7758. That's 061 524 7758. Guys, be sure to also follow us on all of our social media platforms. Like, subscribe, follow, send us a DM. We are there for you, sisters. We are there for you. Come to your big sisters. Come to your little sister. Well, technically, say little sister. I'm a big sister. Numerically, so to speak, to other people I'm a big sister, to other people I'm a small sister. But anyway, it does not matter what age I am, because we all go through different experiences in society, and you never know what kind of knowledge I have that may actually pay a positive impact in your life. And do not also forget what's 14th December. We have the Shade Awards, guys. We're going to be having some amazing performances from our local as lacquer artists that are out here in and around Msotra. We're also going to be having some motivational speakers out there, guys. So we're also going to give you a bit of motivation and probably a way for you to navigate your life and see how we can actually help you, hey? And then after that, we're going to be having many more things that are yet to come. A ticket is only 200 rand. Tutlipa, Joe. Tutlipa. There's something extra with the tutlipa that comes with the tutlipa. Kuna mahina na makana na makarash bara yawara kilo tsemunate batlo hibere dilo tsemunate fela ka ra tutlipa o tla kora o pope o wetese le no bona hore o motho o right mo lifeng ne. And then do not also forget that if you'd like to advertise your business with us, you can send us an email to ads@shareonline.co.za. That is ads@shareonline.co.za. You can definitely leave your business in our capable hands, and we'll let the netizens, the shamemates, also know what you are capable of. So we're not doing and do not also forget that if you want to know more about our radio station, you can just go to www.shareonline.co.za. That is www.shareonline.co.za. Guys, don't move. Hlala lapho. Stay tuned because we'll be coming back with the Sisters Corner where we give out advice to all our sisters and definitely give out all the sisterly love we have. So khona manje ngizophuma ngengoma ka-12 Mza athi qhubeka ningawari sizoqhubeka kule show yethu.
South Africa, you are safe with us. Send us your voice note on 061 524 7758 and let us be your big sisters.
But let us be your big sister, South Africa. We are back at it again. And finally, hey, sa tlhole le ngwanyana go start time ke
It's like ngwanyana ba ko start town.
Ah, maka ke ngwanyana go tla di no yana. What's that travel and tourism? Bonolo, also ba di PNL. Also what di PNL o fitlhile wait and umta o batlulo fela.
Ngwana go khai I can't believe gore I got lost. Ga bona taba e ya o ikwalla ko ntlong.
Guys, in Emma was also shocked. But monna no, she's lost gra man. Udula tla spanning. O la tla jwang? Udula tla spanning.
This time taxing kid a different route.
Because I was
like,
even
what?
shocked because I'm like trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, she is lost. No, ulahleke la uphuma khona.
Lahleke la eDobsonville mntaka. Khona la eDobsonville.
Ulahleke la eDobs so kahle kahle cishe safonela amaphoyisa like no missing person alert.
Ngwana go khai.
Missing
Nearly
person alert.
5:00 it's ajwal. Like I almost cried. Honestly speaking.
Girl,
I
you
almost
just like
cried.
me. Once I get lost, I sit in a corner and I just cry. It's even worse if I have food. From empty. So guys, and right now we have two comments from Facebook. Pumagu, one of our top fans, Banele Nkabinde. Ati, can I have a song request? Yazini. Kabinde, no, guys, don't worry. You can have your song request. Just send us, we'll post the lapalo, we'll send us a DM kona lapalo on our Facebook comments and tell us which song are you requesting. And then and then one gena futhi ubane lathi sanibonani. Yebo.
Sawubona. Hello.
Sawubona. And then we also have a comment from Meketimi man. That's a sisterhood in the mood.
Yes, honey. Yes.
Yes, we are back again in the mood. And ladies, it is now time for the Sisters Corner. Do not forget, you can also send us a VN for any sisterly advice to 061 524 7758. And we, your big sisters, or me, your little sister, will give you any advice we'll be able to offer. And we'll also ask our fellow listeners to also put in their own 2 cents and see if we can actually come up with a very feasible solution. So here it goes, guys.
Hello guys, igama lami Nongozinhle. So ndihlala nale boyfriend yami ke baby date. Sihlala sonke nomntwana wethu. So what happened? Boyfriend yami ulose umsebenzi wakhe. And then ke kuyahlala yena endlini imini yonke. Xa ndibuya mina emsebenzini ndibuya like endlini kusemdaka. Akenzanga nix. And xa ndimbuza ba kutheni kunje kodwa ukhona. Athi ngumsebenzi wabafazi lowo. So indiphatha kakubi imali lento because into enzeka yonke le mihla. And ndibuya ndidiniwe nami. So, and ndiyamthanda ke uGaye Bethuna ndiyamthanda. Andifuna umluza. Andifuna umluza shame. But ke kwingxaki yilena. How do I approach him? Ndingenza njani kanye ndingayibeka kanjani kuye ngicela ucetyiswa Bethuna. Ndiyaphela.
Hey guys, you know, this actually comes back to the topic that we have today. Understanding gender roles. Like, why? Before you even dated me, boziklinela, uzphekela, uzwashela. 10 months jo, like, kufanele ukuba ndenze yonke into. We live in the 21st century to a point where guys these days will tell you ukuthi mina angibheje umfazi, which is something that has been done throughout the golden ages. And we as women were supposed to understand the fact that when you've changed, I stop believing okubheja. God, my role as a woman is not supposed to change. and I need to continue cleaning, cooking, looking after the child, can we also be like able to change that very typical, forgive me, stupid mentality that is there?
How? Nna ke re wetse dintho di changile. Can't we still have men out there?
We
So
Hey.
Mogele must go to work, right? And clean the house because yena uguy akusumfazi. And then ebusuku mele abe submissive embedeni. Amphakela amwashela izitya enzeni. Yena uyahlala ufunda newspaper wenzani akayenzi nix.
And it's even worse because
Do
you're
we
not
still
at
have
this
those
moment.
men?
At this moment, it's very few guys who would actually even date a girl who is unemployed. And even if they do date a woman who's unemployed and bahlalanai, in their mindset, they still expect that female to cook, clean, take care of the house. Because it is to show that even if I am not working and I do not input something financially, because we also live in a world where finances determine how a person is viewed in society. If I'm not unable to do that financially, that means I need to do something else. Then why can the guy who's not working also do the same? Like, one must die, my guy. And two, if you can't do the laundry, at least clean.
Do
Puta
something.
mo ke tholo wa peile, because ha ke hutla nna ke le mosadi ntlong, ke tswa mmerekong ke kgathetse ke nyemile moko. Ha setse ke hutlela ntlong ne, we expect hore nna ke fihle mo ko
Qalle
ntlong
fatshe a
ke
clean.
qalle fatshe ke clean
Ke
ke phe ha di santsane di butsa stofo kanti ukudla kuvuthini wathatha isikhathi eside mina ngiphethe indlala ngindoda.
Are they married?
They are dating, they're not married, it's a boyfriend.
Okay, ngwana ko gae, my first advice, hlogana le Africans. Tloletsa Africans. Etswa mo Afrikansing, find your place uludu. Fat and set, etswa mo Afrikansing.
Tlolang Africans.
Tlolang Africans banyana, we can't teach you everything. Tlogelang
We cannot.
Africans.
Like
We are in these kind of situations because of later Africans.
hila mafaten set.
Okokuqala, you're not supposed to be doing Africans. That is why Liena, I feel entitled hore he deserves wifely duties lisansa le mo Africans.
Because you gave him those
Because you are
wifely
giving
duties.
you are giving him wife duties. Asogonyale mahala free.
Hantele 10% amagadi.
Hanthe wait king haya le ko yeno a lo kopa hore batho batswadi tswetswe ke kopa mogele atlo dula le nna ke se sengcanenyana mo tafeleng sa go mo kopa e seng gore ke a monyala sa go mo kopa.
Yar.
E banyana this guy is sang team ha re le mo fateng setting mo Afrikansing. If you are going to work, right, mo guy since ali kontlung, he needs to help so that when you come back, at least when you come back, you can take a bath and then ube di pizza, ibe sweet harmonized home. Because if lena lengwanya as a chiloki baby did ngwana, I don't know how old is your child, but you still need to help ngwana the homework.
Or how long you got. Because remember, it also comes back to if he does not do anything around the house, does he even help umntwana ngama homework? Uyamnceda ngokufunda ama homework izinto ezinjalo uyamnceda ngale nto or everything. Remember that you cannot be able to your fat and setting. You are paying the rent, you're buying the food, you're buying the supplies, the cleaning supplies at home, you cook, you clean, you do laundry, you feed him up and down.
Basotho bari o beetroot sing hampe.
And
Ka
yeah.
Sesotho bari o beetroot. Wa dumela mogel go nna beetroot.
Yes, in football, Mama, it's not like we are bashing you, ne? We are not, but
are
we're
not.
also trying to show you that you committed wifely duties before he even paid anything for you. Remember that for me, ne? It's the same as me. I've broken up with guys because I didn't want to perform wifely duties. And I'm like, you expect me to perform wifely duties. Remember that when we are dating, it is not a must. As much as it is also not a must for you as a guy, poste, singela ma gift, keep ma out. Because it's not a must. For me, it's also not a must. Trust me, that guys are like that. That guys are like that. I recently went through something. A guy sent me a text, old flame. It's like, hi, how are you? I was like, when are we meeting? I became a typical baddie. It's like, at which restaurant? I had to know anyone you choose as long as we go 50-50. Why can't we also go 50-50 with the chores at home?
But we must go 50-50 on the pocket. You know, there's this meme. It's not a meme. It's I think I posted it during the week or last week. But relationships are all about going out on dates, chilling, gifting each other. So okay, being on the reels, we're not bashing you. We are showing you hore. First and foremost, back to basics. Let's Africans. Africans, guys, because we're facing situations whereby people are being entitled, both men and women, they're being entitled where they are not supposed to be entitled. Me working as a woman and you working as a guy, me working as a woman, the money end of the month, it's not yours, it's mine. Chelete e guy I tolang end of the month, it's not mine, it's his.
Mareka setho ke ya rona.
Ke ya rona ko lenyalong. Wa bona ko lenyalong ke ya rona. Relationshiping kwako. When you give that person, it's from the bottom of your heart. Yeah. When you take that person out, it's from the bottom of your heart.
Thank you.
When I'm a girl, as you decided, it's fine. I will go to work. I will be the provider of our household. I believe you are doing it from the bottom of your heart. How? But now, guy needs to understand, you can't do everything on your own. He needs to help. Yena bikutla jwang adula ko plekeng e fail. O emetse mofati. He must clean. Topas a re fiela le bala, just clean.
Puta mo hlatswa dijana bula lefeste go tlo foko ke phefonyana. And even his friends, man, let's be honest, it also goes back to the kind of friends you also have. Both genders, it also goes back to the kind of friends you have. If I have female friends who advise me to no, Chomi, I can't learn to do no, you must give him wifely duties. Is it the correct? Is it even correct?
Guys, as Richard, it is wifely duties. I see here we have a few comments on YouTube. There's a comment from Banele at a man must fail and a woman must fail. We both must, and then at tell me what are wifely duties fail. And then we have a one from Pell Baloi Ati. Always eat street food every day, my sister. Go back home with a full stomach and sleep. And we have a comment from Razilani at it's not a must to give an allowance to a woman. As we said, Vele,
it's not
in
a
relationship,
must.
everything is not a must. You're doing it from the bottom of
your heart.
So now, if guy wahateleza who no, it is not my job to clean the house. It's your job as a wife. Wife to who? Ungakipanga mali.
Wife to who,
wife
guys?
To who? Ungakipanga mali.
Because let's also be honest,
like
man. And then somebody asked what are wifely duties. Let us go back to what it now comes back to what a woman brings and what a guy brings.
Right.
So we're going to touch base on this because it's almost time for us to just literally go relax and listen to some music. But before we do that, there's a comment here on Facebook. Let me just refresh. There's a comment on Facebook, Nika, is like, wifely duties vary. They are different. These things are different. Because remember that there's so many things that we're all expected to bring on each side of the table.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Let's just take a quick break and then we'll come back to this. Ngindlalela ingoma kaKid Epic athi all night.
Hey, yo, wait, where you at, nigga? Yes, sir. Who the fuck are you?
Take your pressure. I know you got your friends living in a mansion. I say you got it all figured up one time. I just wanna be with you 2 times. Hold me tight, never wanna leave me. I just wanna take my time with you. I just wanna be with my girl. One time, all the time, yeah. I just wanna be around you, hold you through the night, yeah. I'll be up all night, I'll be up all night. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you. I'll be up all night, I'll be up all night. I just wanna be with you, I just wanna be with you. I'll be up all night. I just wanna be with you, yeah. I just wanna ride with you, yeah. I kiss you from head to toe. I just wanna ride this red fair for you, yeah. Take it to the side, nigga, wanna beat it up. I just wanna take my time to the night. Know you got your friend in the back here tonight, yeah. Know you mine tonight. I just wanna spend more time with you tonight. Flavor, baby.
Wabona lipina e Kid Epic ne kore ya romansana kore wa taba tsa mjolo di gender roles man o busy man
Go moruso ngwana ko gae.
Spoto
Go moruso.
for Spoto. It's again before I get into what I wanted to say, let me just quickly play a VN here that we got.
Hey, what's up, guys? Obanele Lona, not Nkabinde, but Obanele. And I've got a question. I've seen girlfriends, right? Bazotibona, they are not going to do wifely duties. Basase ama girlfriends. In other words, Tina, we should first marry them for them to perform their duties. And more often than not, a guy who's umshadu girl, only to find out this so-called duties that she was withholding, nakhona akakwazi ukuzenza. Right? So my question is, when you guys are dating umuntu, I need to know, do you expect them to be like a husband, or you expect them to be like a boyfriend. And I want you to define what's your expectation, right? So if you say you're not going to do wifely duties, please define to what your expectations is of a boyfriend. And maybe the day Senshatile explain what would be the duties of a husband, just so that Tina that are, in a stage where so we know the difference, we know what expectations are there currently as a boyfriend, naksasa as a husband to someone. Thanks.
All right, Banela. Akere, when you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend, you guys are at a phase of knowing each other, right? Knowing each other's dislikes and likes, getting to know each other and finding out if you guys are worth being
actually compatible
with each other, right? And unfortunately, Ngwanyana akasi punti asan in a relationship if she's lazy or not. All right. So it goes back to go Bibling. Proverbs, I forgot it's Proverbs, man. It does guide Huguti Mutuamuna is a provider and the wife submits, right? Women submit, women are nurturers. Men love, men provide. And women respect, right? That is in a form of a marriage. So if anyone here, guys, Proverbs, I remember Bari, be a Proverbs wife. Bari, be a Proverbs wife. Ngicela on your comments, please. Cela nifake on YouTube, WhatsApp, Facebook. Cela nifake leo vesne. Yeah, that will answer a question that. So when we are in a boyfriend and girlfriend type of vibe, everything is not a must. It's from, like we've been saying, it's from the bottom of your heart. Amen. If you're funugum it's from the bottom of your heart. Yampechela. From the bottom of your heart. If how badly, why can't you go first?
And then also remember, somebody go YouTube once asked, what are wifely duties? Remember that wifely duties, when we say you cannot perform wifely duties, keep it 10% lobola. It's because wifely duties are the same things you still get. In the relationship, a man is expected to provide and bring love and protection. As a woman, I am expected to give birth, be able to clean, be able to cook, be able to build, to wash, be able to bring warmth into the family, must take care of the kids, must protect the kids, must submit to my husband, must be able to give my husband downstairs food.
I must
food.
Feed my man.
I must feed my man, yes, both up and down.
I must feed
my man both up and down. Those are like 9 things women are expected to do.
And the only thing that you can do as a man is to provide.
Is to provide.
Is to protect me.
And then unfortunately,
and is to love me.
Yeah, those are 4.
That is 4.
You're still lacking the 5 things. And then also remember, it also goes back to the fact when it comes to having kids. Right now, people don't believe the fact that there's a genotype gene that needs to happen. If our genes do not go hand in hand,
we can't have kids.
We can't have kids.
You can't have kids.
And
then they'll go and say the woman is barren.
Even still today, you go into relationships, marriages, where you find out that it's not even my fault. The guy is impotent or he has a low sperm count. And it's something that men themselves, because they're too egotistical and not willing to look at and go and find out. It's only a few men who literally go like, hey baby, I really like a lot tall. And like, let's both go and check in terms of fertility wise. Some men do not even do that. Uzokutshela ukuthi hayi mama mangitshela ukuthi awuphuza lesikhamba lesi uzokhulela. Hayi ngihambile ukunyanga babukanyoka. Athi kimi ngiyokufakela lokho nalokho. Yabona uzoba nenzalo. Wena uphuzana ukuthi wena ukhona ukungimithisa.
And again, you can only find out ukuthi mina mangiphuma ngaphandle ngibuye ngimith. Nawe uye ngaphandle ubuye umithisile.
It's because uthola ukuthi asihambelani ngegazi.
Yes.
Sizojola
We are
sithandane.
generically incompatible.
Yes, and then sometimes you find a couple who actually know that they are genetically
Genetically incompatible.
Yona leyo.
Lena ke sholo re ke bitsa hantle.
Yona leyo. Man,
Incompatible.
sikhwase achale chakalaka guys in it's not my motherland. Yona leyo. If you are not Ginontontoni, you find that sometimes some people even go through a process where they love each other so much and do have the finances to have a medical procedure where the genes are actually kind of like forced, so we can actually have our own biological kids without actually stepping out. So remember that there are things that women are supposed to provide before even getting into
We're not
into
supposed
marriage.
to. Okokuqala, sex before marriage is a sin. Re busy have a sex.
If Fatan said is not
Another
even
benefit of marriage, re kentse kae go boyfriend and girlfriend.
Thank you very much. And in terms of go ke tlotsa makelo tsa Fatan set wena for 2 years. How feditse bo sa nyale? Why no ntshinyetsa nako no nkisa kae?
So
O no
going-
nkisa kae? Like where were you taking me, guys? And let's also understand that this whole Fatan set situation, as a person, when you're dating a person, some women will generally show their wifely duties here and there. Remember that it's not a must. And remember that also submission is not by force. It also has to be willingly. You can be dominant as a guy and you can do everything for a female. Umthengele impahla, umthengele ikara, umthengele yonke into. Kodwa angasubmit.
I heard Bati, when a woman is loved correctly, they submit effortlessly, high force.
Effortless. I force.
Jwang.
O tlo thola mosadi wa hao e le gore o mo rata hantle. And remember gore go rata mosadi wa go hantle does not mean that sikhuluma ngokubetch in general, because a lot of people tend to lose focus over the fact that loving a woman properly
It's
does
better.
not always go back to monetary system. It also means that when I come back from home, you're also able to give me the love and care that I gave you. No buye endlini ubuye khatha yazi ngithi no baby ungawari nanga amanzi uthobe inyawo zakho. If you're also able to do that, I come back home, you're like, no baby, it's fine, relax, I've already started cooking. That's you also.
That's you.
And for me, I feel like, you know what, I can love this man unconditionally, whether he gives me money or not.
Or not.
Women, we are all about the small acts.
Small acts. You know, there's a point whereby a woman will be like, this guy hang bitch heads in there,
Mara.
but he's taking care of my heart. A go rata ba tsentse le manala. It's who we are naturally. It's who we are.
Thank you, because sometimes uthola motho mongwe nako ntlo ko strateng ba re ke pare because ke jolela o thosa mbetching. But because I see other benefits that
they
other
don't
women
see.
don't see, you treat me like a princess. That's why we're also saying that as much as in the society we live in, everything has been based on financial gain. Not every woman is all about that. And not every guy is all about a woman must do wifely duties. There are guys who also submit to their woman to a point ukuthi mina ngifike ngiyapheka tha dipitsa ke tsaka baby wena sa phega wena tlhatswa dikotlolo fela.
You know what surprises me a lot is because people that are complaining about ukbecha, wifely duties are mostly broke men.
Broke.
And mostly men abanemali.
They
They'll
don't
never complain about that. It bugs me. Why?
To a point ukuthi even when you get
Why?
some women when they're dating men who have money, like, and the men don't mind spoiling them, you also find a woman who say like, Amar baby, you've done too much for me.
Exactly.
Like, this thing is typical. It depends on the person you are dating. You will find guys who are willingly willing to spend money on their girls. You will find women who are willingly willing to do wifely duties. Whether sihlala sonke ra sihlali sonke.
Abahlali sonke. So going back to Anonza.
Anonza.
So Anonza mina, the only thing I would say to you is ngwana ko gae, your boyfriend seems like a very stubborn person, and a stubborn person utlwa ka di actions. It's time to act.
And it also depends on how long this has been going on. Uzothola ukuthi uke wakhuluma naye. That's why I'm also saying that it also depends on the friends you have. If mina ngumngana wakho ngikhona ukutshengisa ukuthi abafa, angithi nawe yabona ukuthi umama asekanakekele yonke into awuzama uklina nyana yabona uzigoqa. And also remember, if you before you guys dated and even have kids and he was living on his own, told ukuthi he didn't have a girlfriend, how was he able to clean? How did he do his laundry?
I think it also goes with pride.
It also goes with pride.
Men and pride. It's something else. I'm a totally pride.
It also goes with pride. That's
So ungathola ukuthi naye uthi okay, what if ama-gents ayafika ekuseni bamuthola athwere mopo aklina?
indlu yethu
Batloreng.
baba
Batloreng.
bazothi ini ngani because
Batho ba tla reng e tla ema ganyane.
maime full stop.
E tla ema ganyane. We at a point, imagine if Gena Anonsa o kgathetse, she can't do anything. Ngwana batho e tsena e ba gogo e thuntsweng e ba nang
Eh,
ha fetsa
ke
wena
khokho tlhapetse
ha fetsa wena
O bo tsamaya lo batla
motho wa Anonsa,
mathapelo.
o tsamaya o ya ko ntle ko nthabiseng yena ke stairs ke o change sala yena ke steak ngwana ko gae o busy ka di angle kaofela.
ke di
And
wheelbarrow.
then you end up with a 20 o sile 80 ka ntlong.
That's why sometimes also remember, guys, in that when you date a person, you need to be able to fall in love with the different evolutions a person goes to. We as people evolve. Both genders, we evolve. That's why sometimes you even find umuntu uzojona umuntu yabona la futhi le nto ukuthi ukujona ne8 years yangihlanyisa le nto mina within 6 months so wazi ukuthi uyangithanda or angithandi. But either way, coming back from that, we evolve as people. When you're dating a person 6 months or a year down the line, you've already seen when she is angry or when he is angry, you need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to calm that person down. You already know what makes that person happy. You already know things that you shouldn't do, things they don't like, things they dislike, things they like.
It goes back to the point where we said boyfriend and girlfriend phase in the relationship. It's a phase whereby we're getting to know each other better. Some may justify Africans by saying it's a phase where we need to check if Miguel can perform wifely duties, which is they talking about cleaning, cooking,
If I perform those, will you take me to vacations, give me gifts?
Giving birth.
Guys.
To a point whereby sometimes I feel like women are it's expected for women to do so much in such a short period of time whereby men don't do anything.
And it is also unfortunate where you find some women who find themselves in situations where they do so much for their partners and still receive so little.
And
Do
again,
you know,
we find a position whereby Anonza will end up being like most women who are providers at home. Laba bagcoka amabhrukwe abadelelayo. Ngoba umuntu ka Anonza is pushing her to that because akamsizi.
and then remember, guys, it also depends on how you changed your character and what you did to change. We must also go back to that. And then some people also have a tendency that when we get married, you change the things you used to do as a boyfriend or as a girlfriend. It does not change. The only thing that changes in a relationship is the fact that I am now a Mrs. Otherwise, the way you were treating me before we even got married or the way I was treating you before we got married
It should
does not
continue
change.
as it is or improve.
We work on improvement, gahle
Or
gahle.
improve.
We work on improvement because now we are one.
So yeah, at the end of the day, Anonza, I'm still saying, motho wa gago seems like a stubborn person, and utlwa ka action. We will decide. Action, nanka ufa action, ne? Action number 1, you don't clean, you don't do anything. You just sit at Lena liduleng lilitu and lishebaneng karamahlo. Action number 2, paga impahla zakho, pumuhambe. That's all I can
Guys,
say.
you know what? Let's go. Let's take another quick ad break and then we're going to go into a second segment of the day where we talk about beauty tips and making yourself look beautiful. So, Dlalingo Maga 17 Nati Musimanyani.
South Africa, you are safe with us. Send us your voice note on 061 524 7758 and let us be your big sisters.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We are back from our music. We were just playing 17th. The name of the song is Mushimanyana or Musimanyana.
Musimanyana.
Musimanyana featuring Musimist. Right now, Banabako High, the time is 11:52 and you are still chilling with your girls ka Wednesday. It's Afriberry and me, Bonolo, BNL, Ngonyana wako Startown.
Yeah, confused. Don't confuse our sisters, Macro. Hello.
So yeah, Banabako High. So don't forget, if you still like to be like announcer, you can send us a voice note or you can send us a letter. The number you can send us to is 061 524 7758. 061 524 7758. You can still also advise Anonza and follow us on all our social network platforms. It is Share Online on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, as well as don't forget Sisterhood is still on air. If you've just joined us, you're not late. Anonza ati uhlala no baby daddy and baby daddy is not working. And now ukusebenza yena ali one. Baby daddy hanya ku cleaner, hanya ku ira silo, mugel hatswa msebetsing, she must clean, she must cook, she must do everything. And how wali baby daddy ummulela gore, it's not his job. So yeah, any advice, guys, it's welcomed. And again, don't forget that every Thursday we are honoring our Woman of the Week. If you have a woman that you'd like to nominate, please send us her details to 078-281-0681, 078-281-0681. Miss Afri.
Yes. Thank you very much. Nami ngiyazithanda. Excuse me, sala ish ananike need tissue. Emanyane ke batla tissue. Hayi ayilwe no tla ba strong. So guys, then it is now time for us to go into our beauty hacks, our beauty tips. Let's talk about everything beauty and amazing routines. So Kanamanje, what we have on our beauty skin, we are talking about the fur skin. Ising fair yarinja or fair ya fair coat. I always also.
As for fair yarinja, like.
No, I am African. Na ke fair ka ofela o le lekgotlo fur. So dia tshwana monna ke fair le fair.
O tshole khotla le damashi.
So our first tip right now, you know what? I need to start bringing my glasses because hey, blindness. So the first tip is tea bags for under eyes. Yabana lama eye bags. Tolo umuntu makavuka unayo girl ne marimo Chomi Ogaro Santana uhila from Dumbi, what's a king?
Do you know what causes
black
eye bags?
A slide.
Not getting enough sleep.
A slide.
Mm-hmm. But at least we have solution.
Narakir silala malunde. That's why I sing a lot.
Now I say malunda. I'm avoiding such.
Besides that, now I'm fat and set as a keep on my eye bags. And then our first tip is most of tea's benefits come from drinking it, not putting it on your skin. However, tea bags are the perfect size for a cold or warm compress to reduce swelling or soothe the skin around your eyes. Application. Soak 2 tea bags. Soak 2 tea bags in warm water for 10 to 15 minutes. Remove and squeeze out the water for a cold compress. Put them in a refrigerator for 12 to 15 minutes, for 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Then lay back, relax, and put the tea bags on your eyes for a soothing compress.
And the results are immediately.
No, guys, there's nothing that it's immediate. It's scam.
Serious, yeah, the tea bag, the results are immediately.
Depending
Depending how big are your eye bags, but you'll see results immediately.
depending. I still come back. I'm not immediately.
But you will see results immediately.
Depending on how big they are.
Mara, the results are immediately.
Mara, you'll get the perfect
Okay,
results.
It's fine.
Baking soda scrubs. Ela one or baking soda I clean the toilet fela I dilo di be white. I can mo di jong fela I bake fela e man. Do you know what say? Baking soda scrubs. Baking soda soaks up odors, makes yummy baked treats, and it is also a natural exfoliant that can give your skin a glow boost when used appropriately. Appropriately. You shed skin cells every day, but they won't be able to linger with a consistent exfoliating routine. So, I can, we all know that we shed skin cells. No bona like the next day once you put your finger like this. That's you. Those are your dead skin cells coming from out of your skin and just like literally living your insides and going out.
So, wabona mo ne mpona on my forehead.
Exfoliate.
I can't do such a.
Yes, my girl.
So I'm like, hey, I should try this.
Now understand why you're wearing purple. Sexual frustration. Anyway, application. You're sexually from you can't.
I should try baking soda scrubs. So I think it will work for me.
You're
Sexually fra.
Okay.
And show. Sexually fra and not show.
Don't show. And then the application. Mixing baking soda with enough water to create a paste and gently rub it into your skin. You can also add baking soda to honey or olive oil for a moisturizing scrub. Remember that honey will turn the paste into, if you know a scrub or how a scrub feels like, adding honey will make it feel like that. So meaning that you can literally just scrub it onto your face. And the same goes for olive oil. It turns into like
Paste.
a paste, but a paste that's like almost like mafofora. Okay.
Mafora.
Mafofora.
Okay.
Honey olive oil. It's a paste baking soda mafofora gore khona scrub gantle. I am black. Ke kitse ke mafofora ka sekhomare ba ko ka se ba ntlhaloganya ditšhomitsa ka mafofora But right now, you know what, just before we go into another segment, let's head on to our WhatsApp channel because we have a VN.
Hi ladies, Nolu over here. Quick question. So Anonymous says Ukai recently lost his job, meaning he was working before. Now I want to understand something. By the look of things, Ukai is that guy your typical Xhosa, Zulu, or whatever culture man who believes that a daughter must not do A, B, and C in Lini. Indoda must provide A, B, and C. Now, there's a problem. He is unable to provide, of which I believe he's still looking. Ne? So, let's go back to the time they were both working. Bekuhamba njani? In fact, I believe that the guy didn't do anything still. He came back after work, ahambe aje. Tomorrow go abuye. The lady used to do it alone ngoko. How is it different now? Is it because Ukai is not bringing money? That is why she's complaining Ukai is not doing izinto, or what changed now?
Yeah, Nolu, you have a point there. So the question is, the time they were working, how would they do, how would they do it? Were they doing it rather? So Mina, I think the issue here, it's not imali, it's not who's bringing money in the table. The issue here is, okay, since there's someone the whole day in the house, why can't he do something and not force Miguel to do it when she comes back from work? Because at first they were both working, which is understandable. There was no one in the house to do the duties and so forth. But in this instance right now, the difference is there's someone in the house who can actually do it.
Because what you also talked about, Anonza, if you're listening, would also like to know if you guys, did you also share your duties when he was working, yes or no? Because remember that sometimes we have a one-sided side. We have one side of the story. So we do not know that when he was working and you both were working, were the duties actually shared? And if they were shared, you should also be able to discuss with them why they changed. Because right now you see that everything is falling onto me. That means that I also need your help with certain things at home.
Because if the duties were shared when both of them were working, they can still be shared right now. I get. Because so that girl can't find herself doing everything alone. And it goes back to what I always say. It seems like guy is stubborn.
Very
stubborn.
And it's a kind of, like
and but to stubborn. By tutaka action.
This one is very tough, hey?
So yeah, guys, we're still accepting all the comments. Keep the comments coming and the advices coming so that we can continue and advise Anonza.
Yes.
Until Anonza, I understand which is the best solution for her. I have a comment here on YouTube, right?
Okay.
It's a comment from Ratzilani. It is not a must for a man to provide for a woman. We also have a comment from Refilwe. It goes to saying Ujeso ati a man must provide ibayin daughter. As a woman, our job is to make sure we support you and satisfy your needs as girlfriend or as a wife.
Hi guys, and so we also have comments on Facebook. Impinje to our all-star person Ulunga Kwabe at morning sister Sawona Kazi. And then we also have another comment from Andile Shabalala Tisanbonani Bo sisters Sawona. And then we also have a song request yaga Andy. Andy lesiso ilungisa leyo song request yakho na ungawarnye ngikhohle mina
so idlala ingoma yakho
so idlala Andile athi can I have ingoma yaka Bridge the MC featuring uKayise so fika kuleyo ngoma sisicela technical team ethu ukuthi ayishove ayifake phambili yabona ayibona uzoyishove le ngoma and then some show Bridge the MC Kayise lapha so badlala. So right now let us now move to the business corner.
So, on the business corner.
Remember that also, women, it is also important for you guys to also be able to have businesses for yourselves. The ability to be able to run a business and have a business for yourself as a woman is like a plus. Because remember that the world we live in, I repeat, financial gain or you being able to also fully stand on yourself and depend on yourself as a woman is a plus. Because it also comes back to employment in the country that we're in. It's very scarce. So the most to depend on window. My wifely duties before
Alright guys, today on the business corner, we're still on the news about DCV, right? So today we're gonna be advising in terms of customizing your resume and cover letter. So it says here, tailor your resume and cover letter for each job application. Highlight the skills and experiences that they are most relevant to the type of job that you are applying for. This shows that the employer rather you have taken the time to understand their needs and how it can be met. So, for an example, right, when you apply for a job as a cashier, Fagama skills are relevant to a cashier.
I mean, I haven't asked. Queen.
What is it? What is yours?
Go look at the brilliant one. Got employers are employment.
Yeah, but today who hectic this morning. I'm having a hectic
You know
day.
what? We're gonna come back to that advice you're gonna give the people. It's a so we're gonna play Ingo Malana Yaga Aviwe Panya Ati Young and Brave.
Be all you can be. Dream all you can dream. Stand for what you believe and dare to do it right now. Be as kind as can be. Do it all excellently. And in all that you do, show nothing but your love. Won't you please just be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? And dare to do it right now. Yeah, won't you be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? And dare to do it right now. Laugh all you can laugh. Cry when you need to cry. Don't you ever hold back. Oh, that's great that lies within you. Take pride in your flaws and learn from your faults. 'Cause your imperfection is what's perfect about you. Won't you please just be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? And dare to do it right now. Yeah, won't you be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? Young and brave, won't you be young and brave? And dare to do it right now. Won't you do it with me? Young and brave. Won't you stand with me? Young and brave. Won't you do it with me? Young and brave. Won't you stand with me? Young and brave. Young and brave. Do it with me. Young and brave.
Guys, in Bina and Kopota Jim.
Young and brave.
Woo! Jem Elivans, Chumia. Woo! Jameli was in my time. If it was not in yours,
You just are exposed.
I mean, anginandaba vele ngimdara.
Ages are exposed. Bye-bye.
This reminds me of Gem early vibes. Ingoma yaga aviwe panya ati young and brave. We are now at a stage where we are still young. If you haven't turned 35, then yes, you still qualify as young. And it is about time that we become brave as women and we dare to do things that men think that women are not typically meant to do. If you want to be a mechanical engineer, honey, go
Do
for it. Go play in the grease. Hamodlala ngespanere, joke.
Mauskana bodybuilder, you guys look funny.
Like Maufunu, be whatever you want to be. Forget the gender roles. We are in the 21st century where we need to crash ama gender roles. As lomtana ngizomshaya mina la ngicela uyolahleka futhi. Guys, after today I'll be dumping Bonolo because my count cannot. I am trying to be young and very brave, ne? And I cannot. Marene, let me just carry on and be young and brave, ne?
Let me arrest myself.
Arrest yourself. Arrest yourself. But guys, I repeat, we live in a world where we are supposed to be young and brave. Dare to do things that people would typically think that you couldn't do, whether the roles have to do with gender roles or not. Remember that it is about time where you start to live your own life, and I'm about to smack the life out of her and bring it right back.
Anywho, Bantwana.
So around Ubunola can't be a motivational speaker. So I'm saying I can touch this resembling. I want to guys me now. She was like,
anyway, Bantwana.
Guys, you stop again. Before we go for we all have Facebook comments again. Ulunga atin kaluk requesting go Mayaga's soul music. Ubambo Lwami. We'll see what we can do there. Don't worry, we still have time. We'll come back to that request.
Like how you go baby say
yeah, fanele umele nathi sidlale zethu. Nami nginayi request.
Before the show ends.
Before the show ends, and then we also have a comment from Onalen Nakhobotse ati I love you, Afri.
Aww.
I love you, Onanki. And then Onanki wa boa gape wilo mngana mina ngizomshalo ngiyokuphena ungasa comment. She comes back again ati I am the small sister. Cause she's only a year older than me. Ungfita ka 1, ungfita ka 5 iking ka wena.
Marosalang.
Osalang ke 1.
Osalang.
Oksala ke 1. Nalwana ra latelana. Ay. This big sister of mine.
Do you know these people that are so annoying? And so confident as Osalang. Small sister.
Small sister. Guys,
so we're still here on the business corner, right? With the first advice, right, we gave before. So I was saying, Hori, on your resume, Kenya skills and Kenya the skills say Lauren, they are relevant to the job that you are applying for.
Please do not falsify skills, because remember, as much as we may think that we're going to apply really 50, they won't do a background check.
So
you never know. So rather be honest and frank on your CV. Do not add I worked at Pick and Ping as
when else you didn't.
My friend go small street.
My friend go small street. My friend go small street.
Why did the shoppers are saying love clothes? Clothes are for us.
Yes, but Oksala, you have experience in what? Retail.
Yes.
So rather to avoid lying on your CV, gun for job that you are experienced at.
So now we also have networking. Networking is a powerful tool in the job search process. Reach out to friends, family, former colleagues, and industry contacts. Attend networking events and join professional groups to expand your connections. Many job opportunities are found through personal connections. Prepare thoroughly for interviews. So remember that networking, ne? Let's be honest, we are black. We live in a very weird society, where to a point that we can literally also depend on our family and friends for job opportunities. So in a way, networking also allows you to stand up on your own and be confident enough when you're going to look for a job. We're not saying that all friends and family bazokuvalela ngaphandle, but remember that when you network, you're also empowering yourself to be able to find the job that actually suits you, and you also learn skills that are required for job hunting. And then at that point, you also learn what employers are specifically looking for in people, because when you network, you also interact with the company. You learn about their policies, their values, what they require, what needs to be there. So by the time you need to come and submit your CV, utwedi.
And it also again, I'll add my 2 cents, Nyana, like attending, you see those career expos. Expo, yeah, career expo. It also helps, those career expo, it helps with networking, because you could find yourself in that area. Khonale batho ba ko SANDF mole, khonale batho ba ko Mr. Price mole, khonale batho ba ko kai. You will never know ukuthi when you approach that person. Akira umtsibi that person professional hiking. We're not bona bena feeling with Mr. Price. What if wali HR ya ko teng?
Yeah, also remember that you yourself, you're a brand. When you talk to people and go to networking events, go as a brand. Be dressed, be smart, and when you speak, make sure that you're audible, you do not fumble, and then what you also speak about yourself is things that are actually true. If you go up there and say, "Hi, how are you? My name is Afriberry. I do this and this and that." Remember to carry yourself with confidence, and also always remember that people who are in the market and are looking for people to employ are always a bit intimidating in terms of looks.
Hey,
that's the nice thing.
Why?
Take that as you gaining yourself confidence. Mambona kwatile, oh, smile umbonisa ukuthi, oh, no mangahlina. I am confident in the values and I know exactly what I am worth.
Then we have a point here that says research the company and the role you are applying for. Practice answering common interview questions and prepare questions to ask the interviewer. Being well prepared demonstrates your interest in the position and helps you feel more confident during the interview.
Yes, it also goes back to you being a brand as a person. When you go through networking events, you also inquire about the different roles that companies offer. If they tell you to know, so we have a place where we have a lobby manager or something like that. You ask, okay, so what exactly does being a lobby manager entail? And then on the spot, you also ask, so if a person does not have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be a lobby manager, would you still consider a person based on their strength that, yes, maybe they do not have the qualifications to have it, but they can actually qualify? Remember that not every company is going to hire people based on their experience or the qualifications. Some people get hired because of the potential they have or what they can bring. Hence, it is also important for you to carry yourself as a brand.
Exactly, Wanakakhaya. And you know, it impresses recruitment or HR when they see Uguti, you've researched about the company. It shows that you are interested. So, how tsebaka company yabona? It will be easier for you to answer questions based on what you know about the company and what you can bring on the table, which also helps with the question that you have to ask on your side. You will ask questions that are relevant to the company. So, yeah.
So now we're also going to discuss... we're also going to talk about how to enhance your online presence. Ne? But to ensure your LinkedIn profile is complete and up to date, Share relevant content and engage with posts in your industry to increase visibility. A strong online presence. Sekgowa! A strong online presence can attract recruiters and potential employers. Can I tell you that I recently reopened my LinkedIn profile? And then I got somebody that's going to be interviewed on Share. LinkedIn. I just opened the profile and the person is like, "Hi, how are you? My name is Dun 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 Dun." Hey!
Well, it is true because lately now, what happens is that recruiters go through your online profile.
Yeah.
Hence, now on your CVs, serikenya the profiles are on. Now they keep put up why. Gante ba search, they want to know you better. They want to know you better. Umang go Facebook, umang go Instagram, umang go LinkedIn. So especially on LinkedIn, make sure that your LinkedIn profile is as professional as it can be. Baskabali impression ya ruena. Oh, yo.
Remember that as much as
on LinkedIn.
It's not a bad thing to indulge in things that do not have to do with your work per se. But also remember that also whatever you post on social media may come back to bite you.
It may come back to bite you.
If you're going to post about a certain company and you
speak bad about it,
they're gonna do not apply for a job there.
Do not, because they're going to find it.
Like phone.
Yeah, but profile they will find it. So careful about what you post and what you say. Rather, we post a little joke.
Post a little joke, post
pictures of yourself,
pictures
post
of yourself.
Wabo. But then also do understand target post get target post or each social platform. Go LinkedIn. LinkedIn, it's about jobs, it's about employment, it's about employees seeking for employment.
And it's also another form of networking.
It's another form of networking.
When other companies are hiring or a certain company is having a seminar or a networking event.
So whatever you post must be relevant to LinkedIn. What you post on Instagram must be relevant to Instagram. What you post on Facebook must be relevant to Facebook. Challenges that you do on TikTok, be as funny as you can be. It's okay. You're allowed to be. It's not that when you're looking for a job, but by recruiting, how shaya uli party girl. No, they just want to get to know you better.
And it also depends on the job you're applying for. If we're not as a party girl, you could probably enter into a field of entertainment as a promoter, a person who books gigs and promotes events, because they also see that when somebody you're always promoting that event and always posting, no guys, come through here, this and this and this is happening. Remember that sometimes some skills are what you also sell on social media. If you sell the whole party scene vibe, this is what's happening, you can catch who and who and who. Guys, make sure to pull through what. That is you being able to sell yourself as an events promoter. And it's also sometimes comes to you becoming a host. Some places require event promoters / hosts. They know that when as a person, because you're always posting and you always go and interact socially with other people, that means that you can pull in a crowd of 15, 20, 10 people. Then you end up becoming a brand or the face of that certain particular product. So even how you present yourself, it also matters. That's why it also goes with, if you want to become a brand ambassador or become affiliated with a certain brand, social media wise, you can do that. Because remember that even when they choose their brand ambassadors, they make sure that they tap into the social media handles and see if these people are actually posting about the brands. Do they have any positive or negative review? And if it's something negative, it's not too harmful towards the brand or the company.
Yes, that is true. So again, on the business corner, we have an option. So there's staying positive and persistent. It says here, job searching can be challenging and sometimes discouraging. Maintaining a positive attitude and stay persistent. Keep applying, follow up on applications, and continue improving your skills. Persistence often pays off in a long run.
Yeah, guys, so we're going to come back to that once we come back from our ad break. We're going to play with a song request. Andile Shabalala, Upriji the MC, Nomjege, Lana Bati Ipiano, tribute to Lebu Matosa.
umzimba emhlabeni ingane izofanga shayba kansima nayibi anizangamandla nayibi anizangamandla omambe singane bayotasheli kushelo kwezinyamazane nayibi anizangamandla nayibi anizangamandla omama besingane bayotasheli kushelo kwezinyamazane nayibi anizangamandla nayibi anizangamandla
South Africa, you are safe with us. Send us your voice note on 061 524 7758 and let us be your big sisters.
Welkom terug mense. Don't be an Afrikaanse do die vaten set man. Maar you still have me Afriberry, Miss Berry Blaze. What's the dark of the berry, the sweeter than ton. Imnandi mamnyama mam chopilek teka teken marloko famba na me. Weta koma kahle bote so.
Shwe.
Yes. Mare imanyana so mene. Don't forget that on the 14th of December at Soweto Theatre, we'll be having the Shared
Online awards.
Online, get the Shared Awards. I have decided. So sometime I have decided. Get the Shared Awards. Sometime I've decided these ones are called the Shared Awards because we are sharing our love with our fellow musicians who are still up and coming and are also well established within their own right. On the 14th of December, we'll be having live performances. You'll be having the Takadapere, the Sutherland Tonto.
Mara, it's obvious that there will be all of
Yes.
us. The whole of Share Online. We
Rabatsenela. And so I want people who know me like I was like I was going yes in your faggot singing slit in fun. I'm so figala.
Ngwanako gae.
Ngifaka le ya fishnet le ya efana
Ke
nesikhumba.
lo para bacon mmele kaofela.
Pa face. Mama. You're going gaga on it.
Ke tla be ke apere bacon bona.
Uminyo gore gona stuff, otherwise I'll eat your dress. If gonna no stuff go pele, I'm gonna chow your dress cause me and the bacon and the bacon. They will like take it choose the go di fela for bacon. No.
Bona wana go gae and ntse monate ke gore ticket ha ituri bathong ke 200 hela.
200 guys.
200 hela.
Only 2 clipper, but gule ya 2 clipper kuna ma extra cananas na makanana dash. Uzobona phambili.
Uzobona phambili.
Wena iza nabangani bakho nomndeni nakho. Letha yonke community bazobona ukuthi siphethe talent elinjani.
Mina, I can't wait to see the live acts. I can't wait to see the live performance. I can't wait to share, represent the awards. And the winner is
FYI, nyofanele abantu base amasama awards ngoza ngamaroka i10.
Yes. Kid, I can't wait for red carpet. I want to
girl. Yabona on the event you're interviewing me. I'm not interviewing the people. The people who interview me, they're like, "How are you?" Because, oh my gosh, now I got dressed by Tula Cindy.
Who dressed you? You know, I was dressed by Sheen. Who dressed you?
I was dressed by Timu.
By Small Street.
Yes, girl. Unga worry, but guys, let's be honest. The awards are gonna be nice and elegant. Come dressed to impress. Pull out your best dress. Makuthi welcome boyenzi metric dance this year. Pinda futhi leya suit metric dance. Sikubona ukuthi wena bonjani. Nayo mshado amba ikhipha lapha ile wardrobe. Oh, don't worry, ne wedding dress ngizokuspray paint asiyenze ini i-shirt dress.
Yes.
Guys, do not also forget that if you would like to advertise your business with us, you can just send us an email at ads@shareonline.co.za. That is ads@shareonline.co.za. And if you'd also like to learn more about our radio station, be sure to check us out on www.shareonline.co.za. So before we quickly go back to a segment, let me just read the other comments that we have on our Facebook channel. So we have Andile Shabalala Tilunga Kwabe, it's Rocky. Nababanye bayacheta like yazin. Aksi family group.
Bayege. Mele. They must chat. Tina into bayikhulumayo so ikhuluma on the mic. If bayashelana sizosho ukuthi usibani uyashelana.
And we also have another request from Ubanele Nkabinde. Ubanele Nkabinde Tia. Can I have wena by Visto? Lunga wari mpincham nathi sizokuseta before ishow iphela.
So now, guys, do we still have more comments?
Let me see on our YouTube page if we actually still do have any comments on our YouTube page. What's going on? Do we have any comments on our YouTube page? Guys, and please do not forget to also like and subscribe, share, let everybody know what is happening. Share line. And don't also forget that today we are discussing understanding gender roles. And we're also here to help Anonza with the gender role problem that she is currently facing. So right now, let's just head through into our topic of the day before sitting room. So what's understanding gender roles, right?
Mm-hmm.
So guys, because I'm actually short-sighted, so I'm going good. Imagine. Before it is crucial to differentiate between gender and sex. Sex refers to the biological difference between males and females, such as chromosomes, hormones, and reproductive organs. Gender, on the other hand, is a social construct that relates to the roles, behaviors, attitudes that a society considers appropriate for a man and woman. While sex is typically viewed as binary, gender is often understood as a spectrum allowing a wide range of identities beyond the traditional categories of male and female. So now we're going to go into the definition and origin. Gender roles are socially constructed norms that dictate what is considered appropriate behavior for individuals based on their gender. I hope you guys understood because we also touched base on that during the show.
Mm-hmm.
And in Futinana, we're going to talk about the impact it has on relationships. Traditional gender roles can create power imbalances and limit authentic self-expression in relationships. This is when a male is like, okay, baby, I cannot provide. Please be able to provide for me. And then Tina says, we daughter. Or we come back and then a girl is supposed to clean the whole house like, oh, no one's got to shy. So guys, we need to change that. Cultural variations. Gender roles vary wildly across different cultures and societies. What is considered appropriate in one culture might be entirely different in another.
culture.
Remember that it also comes in with religion. Some religions may believe that a woman is supposed to be obedient and whatnot, and then in some religions they put the woman as the powerhouse and the man is submissive. Things we also need to check out. So now we're also going to talk about the challenges and change. Over time, feminist movements and social activism have challenged traditional gender roles, advocating for gender equality and dismantling of stereotypes. Despite progress, many people still face the pressure to conform to these roles. Why are we still conforming to these roles right now? We have so many women who can still do what guys do on a much more better basis work-wise, but yet you'll find a man getting a much more higher salary pay compared to a woman who does 10 times more, because we feel the need that we still need to prove ourselves. And yet as a guy, they don't see that need because kindly more than nature. Got to tell me half the time and I do a much more perfect job than him.
Do we still have instances whereby companies pay men more than women?
In all honesty, we probably still have those in corporate. Look at the different things. For example, the SABC has had male CEOs for the longest time. It is only right now that they currently have a female CEO. Why did it take so long for them to change in a country that is known for being democratic and being equal?
Then I believe we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, we still do. So right now we're going to discuss the traditional gender roles for women. I'm going to take the traditional gender roles for women. Do you mind taking the traditional gender roles for men?
Okay.
So right now, traditional gender roles for women. Caregivers. Women are often expected to take on nurturing roles such as raising children and caring for family members. We spoke about that when we said wifey material duties. Now we also come to what homemakers. We must make sure that the house is warm, it's friendly, it's welcoming. Despite the fact whether the environment is toxic or not, we're expected to still create such a standard. Hi, guys. Homemakers. Traditionally, women are seen as responsible for household chores like cooking, cleaning, and managing the home.
Another wifely duty.
And then here, can I discuss the traditional gender roles? We have 5 points. For the guys, it's 4. Anyway, politeness and nurturing. Women are generally expected to be polite, accommodating, and nurturing. Hotla oswa o leng ke fospoto madi buseng o nana ke ntlwa ntata ya fihla mo le nna ke le mosadi wa hao tshwantse ke thobe ke mo obele ke mamele ntho a tlo yishun. That time ha le kane le ne bilane ha re dithaka o monnyane monna. And I'm supposed to be polite.
Yes, you're supposed to be polite.
But think about the things we go through as a man.
Sometimes as some duties as that are expected as to be a wife, that's a wife. I feel sometimes they oppress us in a way, but as a
they do, because outline the in-laws. I'm supposed to clean. I'm supposed to wake up early. Where now as an in-law, the son-in-law of the yard. You can still wake up at 7, 8 in the morning. I still need to be obedient at my parents' house, treat you like the king that you are, Go back to your family's house, still do the same thing.
Yes.
Go back to our house and still do the same thing. Hi, guys. Anyway, appearance. Societal norms often dictate that women should dress in a feminine manner, wear makeup, and maintain a subtle level of grooming. As a guy, o kgona ba ngwana wa strata go mo ga o hlakana o ka go lahlele go segwe. Nna tshwantse ke dule ke kamile meriri. And we always need to stress about how our bodies look. Do you guys also understand that we go through a lot? If I date you as a guy, okay, jotsolwana ke le slender, I'm not saying ke bala phale ke gain a few pounds na mamole le mole. Umpona setse ke le mobe mara wena o sotso le khabazelo na ne tedu mkhabo fihlang kae kae.
O ba ditlhako di gata.
O gata ditlhako. I still no guys, no
Do you know ukuthi there's a certain type of way that women are expected to wear depending on cultures? Like for an example, I don't know if it's amaXhosa or what. They wear a sishweshwe skirt and then moli taking hasetse unyetsu like moli taking ufasa kubo. Tsele tsa ko pep wa di bona.
Tjale mfanaka. Ele re ke tjale re gotseng ka yona.
Ufasa yona ha fetsa modimo you wear something ya long sleeve obokenya tuku.
And then when is moon khona hlaka short fela.
Yes, moon hlaka short fela
it's about time that things change.
And when you wear that outfit ngwana go ga, you're not allowed to wear your weave. You're not allowed to wear makeup.
Tsantse ke be mponga fela. Hey, anyway, emotional expression. Women are typically encouraged to express their emotions openly and are often seen as more empathetic. We are, and then some guys will turn around and say we are being what? Melodramatic, right?
It's a drama. We are being gaslighted. Anyway. And then we have roles, traditional roles, gender roles for men, right? Breadwinners. Men are traditionally expected to be primary financial providers for their families. As ne rich or Bible men are providers.
Yep.
Okay. And then it says protectors. Men are often seen as protectors responsible for the safety and security of their family. Again, ha go kena tsotsi ka tlung. O tshwantseng a jumpe ka sethunya is my man. Tshwanetsang protecting. Bang tshwara poo ko strateng. Ke fonela mang? My man to protect me. Ene banna ba no. Mangwana kaofela, re baleya kaofela.
Dubula.
It's king, re fragile kaofela. Another one is decision makers, right? Traditionally, men are viewed as the primary decision makers in both families and professional settings. It goes to the point whereby it says that monna ke hloho ya lelapa. His word is final. Wena mama to
Yebo baba.
yebo baba.
Nyakoza.
Ntate. Ke a utlwa ntate. A wa kgona gore no mara but papa re ka etsa sona le sona le sona.
Ba go na o tsho jwang.
Ha ar qetile bana ba ko gae. And then another one, it's physical strength rather, sorry. Men are often expected to engage in physical demanding tasks and occupations. For an example, monna ntsha dustbin. Monna o etsa garden. Monna o lokisa koloi. Monna ke handyman ka tlung.
Mara ba bang ba pallwa these days ba tse bolo kene ka pompo.
Monna o move furniture. Mara these days
ke nne ke kukang sofa ke nne ke feletsa ke kene ka le pompo. Ejo ke kopantsha di wire gore ke tle le khono lighta ko ntlung. Is king. Anyway, guys, let's play ngoma ka guys at Sonini and then we'll come back to finish off understanding gender roles before we close off the show.
inhliziyo yami ayinakuthula ngithanda ikhanda limele udume ngicela ukuthula akukho lula uzondlula inhliziyo yami ayinakuthula ngithanda ikhanda limele udume ngicela ukuthula akukho lula uzondlula
Guys, Zine, you better welcome back, Mansa.
Unfortunately.
And we are still here in Anelo, Nakazini. So right now we're gonna tackle the modern perspectives of working gender roles, ne?
Yes, ngwana ko gae.
So we're gonna talk about the modern perspectives of it. But it's shared responsibilities. Both Nagana shared responsibilities. You're watching us live on Share Online. Shared responsibilities, and you're watching us live on Shared Online. So shared responsibilities, right? But in many modern households, both men and women share responsibilities like earning income and household chores. Umuntika Anonza will still come back to the fact that you also need to help her when it comes to cleaning. Now we're also going to talk about emotional expression. This is a growing acceptance that both men and women should express their emotions freely and seek mental support when needed. Remember that as much as we may be a shoulder to each other, in terms of us and sharing responsibilities, our mental health is also very important. When we feel like we are breaking down, it's a and then after that, we're also going to talk about career choices. But women are increasingly pursuing careers in fields traditionally dominated by men, such as STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, while men are entering caregiving professionals. There's a mess. It's about mess again. A male nurse. That's why we now also have nannies.
They are called mess and they're mannies.
Yeah, mannies are male nannies. It's called a manny. And then a male nurse is a nurse. So now we are swapping. But unfortunately, as much as we're also swapping career-wise into different gender roles, we are actually not still sharing the traditional roles that are normally bind to a woman, which is your household chores. Why is that one thing that could also be fun for a couple to do? Imagine bar baby re shapa spring cleaning kaofela. Atse botlo mo monate re boxa wine mole re kuka sofa kaofela ra cleaner, and then at the end for that day we order takeout. In the end we sit down, we relax from a long working day. Remember that also doing things as a partner or doing things together with your partner also builds the relationship and makes it much more stronger.
Yes, I think that we still have couples whereby they share responsibilities. And you know, sometimes with the society we grow at, when a man
but voluntarily. But guys, and you know what, throughout everything, I just hope that you guys enjoyed talking about understanding gender roles, which is something that is going to be an ongoing conversation that has still been an ongoing conversation for the longest time.
But I feel Uguti, we still have a long way to go. We still have a lot to adjust at. And as things change, as we evolve, as we grow, some old traditional things that were done by Abu Mama to Runa generation Runa, we can't do them. So we still have a long way to go. And yeah.
Hey guys, and for me, your girl, but Afriberry must berry bless, the darker the berry, the sweeter than Tontoni. I am signing out, and be sure to catch me tomorrow at 2 p.m. Gukasi Lifestyle.
Yes, honey bunch. Yes, honey bunch. Nache Bonolo BNL. Ngonyana wako statan #Kladi. I am also signing out, and make sure that you check me on Tuesday on the Creative Corner. I will meet you next week on Tuesday as well as on Thursday on Sisterhood. Same time, same place. Galerato, la love.
And sinchenge ngoma yaga Visitole ati wena.